Welcome to another episode of the Rhythm of the Road podcast. This podcast is not just about the journey, but also about the growth, transformation, and self-discovery that comes with life on the proverbial road. Grab a cup of joe, buckle up, and let's embark on a journey of self-discovery, creativity, and entrepreneurship. Let's get rolling.
All right, here we go. This is your intro episode to the Rhythm of the Road podcast. This podcast is something I've been thinking about and dreaming about and has culminated from years of personal growth, creative endeavors, entrepreneurial adventures, and just a bunch of stories that I'm here to share with you along the way. So here's a little bit about me. I've been a touring musician and drummer for the last 15 years. Through that, I've done songwriting, I've mixed bands and shows across the US. I've produced albums and songs for artists across the world. Thank you, COVID. I became an author. I've been doing design, graphic design, and web development for over 20 years. I've done business is everything from coffee shops to web to agency work with marketing agencies to social media to life insurance. It's actually quite the journey I've been on. So I'm really just eager here to share with you some opportunities to learn a little bit more in depth about me personally, but also learn from the stories and the adventures and the obstacles I've come across as I've been kind of going down this road. So one of my hopes in this podcast is that we can kind of dive deep into these processes and these creative adventures and really do some self-reflection, some sharing, and some telling, and maybe even some opportunities to learn a few things, whether that's in the mental health space, whether it's wellness, whether you're navigating challenges that you have like in personal life or in your business. And alongside of business, do you need help building it and sustaining it? And all of those things while thinking about what is your legacy and where are you going and what are you trying to accomplish? I have a tendency to want to do those things like in a coffee shop or traveling. I'm a big fan of being at the beach, laying in the sun, enjoying being with people that also share those same thoughts and beliefs. So I'll be sharing my own personal stories, my own insights. I might even interview a few creative type people, entrepreneurs, or just some people that have some wonderful stories to share, because we all have a story to share and there's no one else like us. So it gives you an opportunity to hear some other stories, here's some practical tips, here's some tricks that might even help you on your own. So it's my mission to be able to create this community of like-minded individuals that we can share this passion for personal development, creative expression, building businesses, building a legacy, aspiring to be more than who we are and provide more than we could have ever thought or dreamed of without coming together with each other. So I encourage you to listen on. This is just the intro episode, so you're not even getting anything super tactical today, but it's just an opportunity for you to hear a little bit more about me. Why am I even here? And why is it even worth continuing to listen? So please listen, share, subscribe, like the podcast, keep on listening. I really greatly appreciate it. And I know that as you share this out into the world, it's going to bring another light to even more people. And that's really would be one of my huge goals as you continue to share your light with others. I want this podcast to be as interactive as possible. So please either comment in the video below, send me a message. You can reach me at rhythmoftheroadpodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to send an email. What are some things you want to hear about? Do you have questions? Do you have your own stories or topics that you'd like me to discuss? Fill it out, send it in. I would love to hear more. And I really look forward to meeting you at some point in time down the road.
Thanks for cruising with me on this episode of Rhythm of the Road. Remember, the journey itself is the destination. Until next time, keep the rhythm flowing, and we'll see you down the road.